Cats may have a reputation for being independent, but they are fully capable of learning to come when called with proper training. Teaching your cat to respond to their name requires patience, positive reinforcement, and consistency in your training approach. Unlike dogs, cats do not respond to commands out of obedience but rather based on association and motivation. Using your cat's favorite treat or a reward they find irresistible is the key to encouraging them to come when called. Start training in a quiet, distraction-free environment where your cat feels comfortable and relaxed. Begin by calling your cat's name in a happy, inviting tone while holding a treat or their favorite food. If your cat looks at you or moves toward you, immediately reward them with a treat and praise. Repetition is essential, so practice calling their name and rewarding them multiple times a day. Using a consistent cue, such as a specific word like come or a sound like a clicker, helps reinforce the behavior. Never use your cat's name for negative situations, such as scolding, as it may cause them to ignore you. Training sessions should be short and enjoyable, lasting only a few minutes to keep your cat engaged. If your cat does not respond at first, try using a different treat or a special sound, like tapping a food bowl. Gradually increase the distance by calling your cat from different rooms and rewarding them when they come. Encouraging movement with a toy, such as a feather wand, can help build excitement for responding to your call. Clicker training can be highly effective by associating the clicking sound with a reward every time your cat comes. Pairing the call with a routine event, such as mealtime, reinforces the association between their name and positive outcomes. Avoid forcing your cat to come to you, as this can create a negative experience and discourage future responses. Once your cat consistently responds indoors, practice in different locations to reinforce their recall ability. Using a high-pitched or enthusiastic voice often grabs a cat's attention more effectively than a monotone call. Cats respond better to names with clear, distinct sounds, so choosing a short, unique name can aid training. If your cat hesitates, try crouching down or extending your hand to make your call more inviting. Always reward good behavior immediately to strengthen the connection between coming when called and receiving a treat. Some cats respond better to food rewards, while others may prefer petting, praise, or playtime as motivation. Training works best when your cat is slightly hungry, making food rewards more appealing and effective. Avoid using punishment if your cat ignores you, as it will only create fear and weaken your bond. Building trust is crucial, so always make responding to your call a positive and rewarding experience. Using a specific sound, such as shaking a treat bag or ringing a bell, can help reinforce the recall command. Practice calling your cat at different times of the day to ensure they recognize the command in various situations. Introducing a second person to the training can reinforce recall by having your cat move between both of you for treats. If your cat comes in consistently, try varying the reward to keep their interest and prevent predictability. Over time, phase out treats and replace them with praise or affection to maintain the behavior naturally. Calling your cat before an activity they enjoy, such as going outside or playing, reinforces the positive association. If your cat is hesitant, making small movements or tapping the floor can help encourage them to approach. Some cats respond better to hand gestures in combination with vocal cues, so try extending your hand as you call them. Never chase or grab your cat when they come, as it may make them wary of responding in the future. Training should always end on a positive note, even if your cat only responds a few times in a session. If your cat becomes distracted, take a break and resume training later when they are more attentive. Practicing before mealtime can be particularly effective, as your cat is more motivated by food. For multi-cat households, train each cat separately using different cues or names to prevent confusion. Using their recall command in real-life situations, such as before feeding or playtime, reinforces their learning. If your cat stops responding, reassess their motivation by switching treats or adjusting your tone and approach. Cats are highly individual, so be patient and adapt the training method to suit their personality. Training a cat to come when called can take days, weeks, or months, depending on their temperament and experience. Older cats can learn just as well as kittens, though they may take a little longer to develop the habit. If your cat is timid, using a softer, calmer voice can make them feel more comfortable and willing to respond. Calling your cat when they are already moving toward you and rewarding them strengthens the association. Avoid calling your cat only when unpleasant things happen, like vet visits or baths, to prevent negative associations. Cats with strong bonds to their owners often respond better to recall training due to their natural attachment. If your cat gets distracted easily, try training in a smaller space and gradually expanding the area. Once recall is established, reinforce it randomly by calling your cat for unexpected rewards and positive interactions. Teaching your cat to come when called is useful for safety, especially in emergency situations or outdoor settings. Some cat breeds, like Siamese and Bengals, are more responsive to training due to their high intelligence and curiosity. If your cat enjoys going outside, recall training can prevent them from wandering too far or staying out too long. Indoor cats benefit from recall training as it provides mental stimulation and reinforces their relationship with you. A well-trained cat is more likely to stay engaged and confident in new environments or during travel. Using positive reinforcement strengthens trust and communication between you and your cat over time. If your cat loses interest in training, take a break and resume later with renewed enthusiasm and fresh rewards. Keeping a consistent reward schedule helps reinforce the behavior without making it entirely dependent on treats. If your cat learns to associate coming when called with positive experiences, they are more likely to respond reliably. Having multiple recall cues, such as voice, sounds, and gestures, increases the likelihood of success. Training should be seen as a fun activity rather than a strict task to keep your cat engaged and motivated. Cats may take longer to train than dogs, but their ability to learn through reward-based methods is just as effective. If your cat starts responding inconsistently, revisit basic training steps to reinforce their recall behavior. Building a strong bond through daily interaction makes recall training more natural and enjoyable for your cat. Successfully teaching your cat to come when called enhances their safety, independence, and overall quality of life. The key to effective training is patience, consistency, and making the experience rewarding for your cat.